What we've got going here, if you still notice, I have no chili in there, I have no corn, I only have the tripe, the pata, the onions, and the garlic. I haven't added any seasoning, any salt, or anything like that. We'll do that later. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and cover this thing up, and we're going to let it cook for a couple hours. So I guess it would be a good time to possibly have one of these. Next up, you're probably asking, how come you didn't put the hominy in there? The original way I was taught how to do this was using basically, I don't speak Spanish, so the translation might not be the same, but nixtamal, which is basically the corn that has been, I guess, processed in the lime, and it's kind of hucked its shell. But I was taught that we cook that first and then add it to the tripe and the stew later. But this hominy now, pretty much, especially here on the West Coast, you can buy it pretty much prepped out. One thing that I suggest, I'm going to open the can. I'm kind of rudimentary. I don't have an electric can opener. So once you get it, I suggest that you rinse it. Now, obviously, it does come in smaller cans. Here in this neck of the woods, it's kind of hard to find a smaller can. So, same thing as you can see here. It kind of has a kind of a hue to it. So I would dump this into a colander and rinse it in the sink, and that's what I'm going to do. Rinsing it out, trying to get some of that byproduct, I guess, that's in there. Transferred it into another pot here. Theoretically, if you wanted to, you could cook this for a little while before you put it in there. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. Let's see where we're at with this stuff here. I'm going to open the lid here. Being careful not to burn myself. And it appears, you know, what we've got here now, as you can see, we have a color change in the menudo. And now still, keep in mind, there is no chili, no corn, no nothing. Just the tripe, the pata, and onions and garlic. That looks pretty good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add our corn to the menudo. In addition to the corn, we've got red chili, and I've got a little bit more cilantro. So I'm just going to put this corn in, and I'm going to open this can of red chili here and kind of see where we're at. And this is, to me, the simplest way to open it. And then we're going to go ahead and pour this in here. I'm not going to pour the whole can just yet. I want to see where we're at. Right here. It's looking pretty good, to be honest with you. I've got this cilantro, the rest of this I'm going to add in there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this, I believe it's a 24 ounce can of Las Palmas red chili sauce. So we're going to add that in there, stir this up, and let it come back to a boil again. And just about do it. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to see if it needs any salt. This is kind of when you want to salt it. Definitely needs salt. So what I'm going to do now is add some salt. I can find it. honestly, it's all salt to taste. I may have to add a little bit more later, but as it stands right now, pretty much where we're going to leave it at. So, going to let it come back to a boil, and cover it, and probably let it simmer for another 30 minutes or so. We should be ready to go then. As you can see, it has manifested itself into Menudo almost here. So, very. There's a pata right there that just fell off. So you can see we're getting there. And we'll okay. Okay, folks, here's the finished product. As you can see, very, very delicious, very appealing. I'm sure it tastes real good too. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, this is pretty much the way we serve it at our house, and I hope you've all had fun watching this and gained something from it. So, thanks everybody, and enjoy.
Le dijo a la colorada, vámonos para mi tierra para pasar la temporada. Una guacamaya pinta le dijo a la colorada, vámonos para mi tierra para pasar la temporada. Vuela, 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 como yo volé, cuando me llevaron preso, señorita, por usted. Vuela, 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 como yo volé, cuando me llevaron preso.